Today, I'm going to show you an easy way to memorize your speech. And this method works whether this is your first presentation or you've been presenting for years. My name's Dave Mack. I'm a public speaking and presentations trainer, and I want to help you to do more confident, anxiety-free presentations. And if that sounds good to you, do me a huge favor and smash the like button and hit subscribe so you get notified whenever I load up new public speaking advice, presentation tips, and reaction videos. Let's get into it. So the way most people prepare for a presentation or a speech is they find out they've got a presentation or a speech to do, and they sit down and they write out a speech line by line. They then spend hours, days, and weeks practicing that speech line by line, trying to remember every word. And the important thing to understand here is that by writing out a speech word for word and practicing it that way, we are setting ourselves up for failure. We're already nervous about doing a presentation. We're trying to remember every word in a speech perfectly. And what happens? We go up in front of the audience and we just go blank. We forget everything. We're so focused on remembering everything word for word, we forget everything. And even in the situation where you do manage to remember the first two lines, the first time you make a mistake, that throws you into this tailspin of, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. Then you forget what to do next, you fail to recover, and you make more and more mistakes, and you end up feeling more and more nervous, more and more anxious, and you just would rather be anywhere else. And the important point to remember here is no matter how much practice you do, it's impossible to remember everything word for word. So when you're trying to do so, you're setting yourself up for failure. Not only are you setting yourself up for failure, this is a massive time suck. So in this video, I wanted to give you a way of easily remembering your speech. And there are 3 steps that you need to follow. And these steps are easy to remember. They are TOO, topic, outcome, outline. And using these steps, you won't have to write out your speech word by word, line by line. So the first step is topic. And what this means is you need to know your topic very well. Now, most of the time, if you're the person that's been chosen to do a presentation on a particular subject, that's because you're the expert. So this step should take care of itself. But if you are presenting on a topic that you're not so familiar with, then as a first step, you need to spend time to become familiar with that topic. But generally speaking, in business or at school, if you're going to be delivering a presentation on a particular topic, it's because you are an expert in that topic. Whether it's a project you're working on, whether it's an assignment you're working on at school, or it's something to do with the structure of your department, you are the person who is most involved with this, and that's why you are doing the presentation. So the first step, topic, is pretty easy, right? You've probably already got this one down. The second step in the process is outcome. An outcome just describes what is it that you want the audience to do as a result of your presentation. Many people start doing a presentation without actually understanding what they want to get across and what they want the audience to do with that information. If you're doing a project update about a new system that is being rolled out in your office next week, perhaps the outcome that you want is for the audience to log in and create a new profile. On the other hand, maybe this is just an information sharing presentation, and in which case you would think of your outcome as the points that you want the audience to remember from your presentation, the most critical things that you want them to take away. And why is this important? Why is it important to define an outcome? Well, the reason is when you define an outcome, the rest of the presentation just falls into place because you know that you want to drive towards that outcome. So everything you say in your presentation will be geared towards the audience taking action or remembering what it is you want them to remember. So just to summarize, the first step in our process is topic. We should know our topic very well. The second step is outcome. Define what outcome you want, whether it's what you want the audience to do or what you want the audience to remember. The third step in this process is outline. And this is not writing out a script. This is really, really simple. Create an outline that consists of 3 or less points. The easiest way to do this is take a piece of paper, and in the middle we're going to write our desired outcome. We're then going to draw 3 lines radiating from that outcome, and around the outcome is where we're going to put our outline. From there, you can draw lines radiating from each key point in your outline with more detail. And when you design your presentation like this, it's very easy to remember what you're going to say. You don't have to remember a speech word for word. You just have to know your topic really well. When you know your topic really well, and you know what your desired outcome is, and you know what your 3 main talking points are, it's very easy to remember what it is that you need to say. Finally, what you want to do is you want to put that piece of paper down on the floor in front of you. You want to stand up and you want to practice saying your presentation. And because the outline is so simple and so clear, it's going to be super easy to remember what you have to say. And you know your topic really well, so you can just talk about it. If you know the talking points, you can just talk. So remember the 3-step process: topic, outcome, outline. TOO. And if you want to see more videos with public speaking tips and advice, check out the video that's on the screen right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.